I don't want to watch Cartel Crew. I don't. I've been sitting here for 20 minutes going through Instagram, hoping something more interesting pops up. Ooh, I can't wait to go back down memory lane. God, the first episode back was just so depressing. I mean, and I just don't care about that dog-faced man and Broke Dorinda. That's what I used to call her, Broke Dorinda. I'm still going through the internet. I'm trying to find something else I could do an allegedly show on. All right, let's get this over with. Maybe it'll be better. I know it won't. I know it's going to be one disappointing scene after the next. So we open with Broke Dorinda and Michael's sister, my favorite goldfish girl, Nikki. Did her boobs get bigger? Good Lord. And now Nikki depressed because her boyfriend is a butt. I don't know if I can keep this up. We might have to take it back down memory lane. It's the dog-faced man and his down low friend. So the down low friend is telling the dog-faced man he needs a prenup if he's gonna marry Broke Dorinda. Unlike on other shows, Michael's like, oh yeah, I'm getting a prenup because I don't know how long this thing with Broke Dorinda gonna last. I give it 5 years of dysfunction. Oh Lord, so back with the dog-faced man and Broke Dorinda, they planning their wedding and Michael is going to help them. And Michael, I love that blonde. I see the glow up, Michael. I see the glow up. You don't see him on the show much because he has an actual career in interior design. That's what happens when people have actual careers. They ain't got time to hang out all day and film. So they all big grand ideas until it's time for the budget. Then we get small and insignificant, like your height. Child, Michael wants white birds walking around. Bird shit everywhere and all the time. So you're gonna have all this white for a bird to just run around shitting on. No thanks. No thanks. I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna say fuck the feces. I mean, people's entrees are going to be chicken, fish, or bird shit. Birds at a wedding. Birds. Shitting birds. My goodness. The dog-faced man gonna sneak and bring up the nut while you wedding planning. How you just gonna pop up and say, I'd like a prenup? That's a private discussion to have at home. Don't bring that up in front of people, especially at a business affair. Broke Dorinda said this is a wedding planners meeting, not a lawyer meeting. Right, it's like if you were with the lawyer, like updating wills or something, then that would be a great time to talk. I'm with Broke Dorinda on this one. This isn't the time. Maria's calm about it. She's just like, they're not involved in that. That's something you speak to a lawyer about. Like, why put our business in the street? Maria's keeping calm. She's like, you ain't gonna get me acting a fool. But we know it's coming. Oh God, now here we go. I told you it was coming and here it is. So you're planning on being divorced? We're planning a wedding, but you're already thinking about divorce? I'm so tired of the overreaction to the prenup trope. You make sure you get a decent payout and you shut up. It's just, it's been 20 years of people having prenups where it's just like, this is what you do. And we still gonna act new. It's like we know you're doing it for the show. Like everybody has the same reaction. From marrying questionable millions to 40-day fiance to married at first squint. Everybody in this typical prenuptial reaction. It's just old. Oh, Lord. But now let's head over to Cover with Cat, Papa Legba, and his new heifer, who is also Cat. So Cat's like, well, since you around my child, I figure I should lay eyes on you. And she said, well, this is new to me too. I normally date the child free. I've never met a baby mama before. So they gonna be mature and get along. And he's like, I done grown up because I done went to prison and then broke up and got back together with you. But more importantly, put those masks on and acted like I was a backup dancer in a Missy Elliott video on that documentary. So we're continuing on the wedding planning, which I guess will drive this season. So are all these girls going to be bridesmaids, the whole cast? Oh goodness, so all of them are bridesmaids. So I guess that way we can have some arguing between Stephanie and Nicole, Tattoo Baby, and the ex-boyfriend. Stephanie and the ex-boyfriend, because she mad at him for some reason, but she probably just want the dick. And Daya the bad mother, you gonna have her be a bridemaid? Doesn't she have children to tend to? So Marie has a collection of the ugliest dresses they had on clearance and is trying to get the heifers to put them on. It don't even make any sense. The dresses aren't even cohesive. Then again, neither is Marie's thought process. So she's like, look, I'm gonna make sure you have to show up classy. You ain't coming with your boobs all out at my wedding. The color is not flesh tone. Nicole, you actually did look good in that gray dress if it fit properly. Not too tight, not too tight. It was nice to see you look like a grown-up. Stephanie, you don't look like you're pregnant, but yeah, that dress ain't doing nothing for you. Take some of that fabric off the cleavage. Those breasts don't even look real. It looks like a breastplate. Oh, Jesus. Stephanie, can you get a life of your own, a career of your own? A plot line of your own? You in there talking to Daya the bad mother. What does Eddie do when he breaks up with Kat? He puts out videos, he gets another woman, he moves on with his life. Why are you still focused on her baby daddy? They are broken up, they are not together. There is no reason for you to talk about him. Kat is not trying to talk about him. Well, that's actually her business, because he was in her pussy, not yours. They have a child together, you don't. Eddie spending time with his kid, that's all you can ask. Stay out of it. Oh my good, you have, not mentioning nothing about yourself. Nothing about working with Wayne. Ain't you signed to Wayne? Ain't you? Ain't you? Since you're a singer, where is a song? Because your focus on Eddie is wrong. Oh, Lord. So now she asking Daya, where does your loyalty lie? I've seen you out with Eddie. And why are you clocking who's going out with Eddie? If you don't want to mess with him, you don't mess with him. He's not your boyfriend, your lover, your friend, your brother, your daddy, or your cousin. So I don't know why you were so fixated on Kat's baby daddy. You want that Papa Leg Bone from Papa Leg Ball. Daya the bad mother is looking at Stephanie like she is truly crazy. She said, I invite everybody to my events and he's the only one who shows up and he might bring somebody. And Stephanie gonna say, you don't think that's funny? How is it funny? Like, okay, he's going to her event. They ain't fucking, and even if they are, it's not your business. He ain't with Kat no more. I don't think Kat cares where he puts his penis. I don't think she gives a shit. They're over, they're done, and they've moved on. I think you need to move on. Because now you're not protecting Kat anymore. Kat's like, I don't know anything about anything. I ain't watched the documentary. I'm friends with both of them. I'm not picking sides. I actually have my own dick to tend to, so I stay out of grown people's business. Unlike you, you need to find some penis or some puss. I don't know what you want, but you need to find it. Because you are sticking your nose in a relationship that no longer exists. You're friends with Kat and you're disrespecting her by not telling Eddie to go fuck himself. Stephanie, you really have an obsession with Eddie and Kat. I think you need to get looked at. It's becoming a problem because it's season 3 and this is all you're involved with. 3 years, you're like a Kenya and he's your Portia. Let it go. So Broke Dorinda and Kat come in because they hear all the kerfuffle. And Daya the bad mother says, Kat, haven't I talked to you about the situation with Eddie? Nicole says, Shay on it. What am I coming into? Daya the bad mother said, look, Stephanie, come at me correct and don't act like I'm sleeping with your man. Because if you weren't acting like this, I wouldn't be like this right now. And you know the bad mother will get with you. That's why she's the bad mother. She's either in jail or beating somebody up, not tending to those children. So Kat gonna say, look, the day you break up with your man, I ain't hanging out with your man. And if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. I'm friends with people who I'm friends with. Y'all relationship is y'all relationship. And unless something illegal happened, it's like, okay, y'all fell out. That's fine. I'm still cool with you. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Diana's like, look, I don't call him and hang out with him. We just be at the same places. Kat said, I don't want to talk about Eddie anymore. I really don't care. I've moved on. It's Stephanie who can't stop talking about Eddie, thinking about Eddie like little twist. And Sam's baby bussy. There's an obsession there, an affinity. He's living rent-free in your head. Lord, so Marie says, well, you know, the wedding might not even happen now that you've picked out these demure dresses. Cause me and the dog-faced man gotta work out the prenup that he just sprung on me. Kat says, well, you were there when he had nothing and y'all built together, so what he need a nup for? So she tells the girls he owns half of her business anyway. And she ain't got nothing to Pure Blanco. Dana, the bad mother, said Marie's very weak. At least she said it to her face. I mean, is Marie weak, or is Broke Dorinda just with the best option that she has, which sadly is the dog-faced man? Dana, the bad mother, says, well, see what he's offering for the prenup and that'll let you know what he thinks of you. So Broke Dorinda gets home fired up and she takes the dog-faced man's food away from him and says, we're gonna talk. You're gonna stay hungry till we hash this out. And that was the shot.